of this stream of consciousness. And she doesn't, I don't feel like she really questions herself or doubts herself. She just is. And that's what I love about her. And I think as an actor, as a human, I think that's what we all should strive to be. And it's not about whether I agree with this or disagree with it or think it's right or wrong, but that don't we all just want to be, and to be so fully free that we can speak and think and do and live our imperfection. And so I don't get angry about this. I like art, and unless they're hurting somebody else, right? I mean, I don't have much patience with racism or bigotry or, any of that. But, he's saying it as it is and as he sees it. And I think it's quite, I go, wow. I think that's wonderful.
To set the stage, this is Molly falling asleep.
Yeah.
In her bed.
In her bed.
After the day she had.
Yeah.
When she slept with Blazes Boylan.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that coming to this final chapter, the first reader of this book, if you're coming through it the first time, you might picture a sad ending coming, because this may be a book about the dissolution of a marriage. It looks like a marriage breaking apart. But that's what makes this last part just so amazing. Take it away. And this is going to be the end of our discussion, because ain't nobody going to want to follow it. No pressure.
Thank
no
you.
Pressure.
That's very kind of you, especially in my chaotic state these days. And thank you for inviting me to be part, and thank you for everyone coming as well. I guess just imagine that my hair is all a mess, and I don't have my glasses on, and I'm laying in a bed in probably petticoats or maybe nothing at all. I love flowers. I'd love to have the whole place swimming in roses. God of heaven, there's nothing like nature. The wild mountains, then the sea and the waves rushing, then the beautiful country with fields of oats and wheat and all kinds of things. And all the fine cattle going about, or that would do your heart good, to see rivers and lakes and flowers, all sorts of shapes and smells and colours springing up even out of the ditches. Primroses and violets. Nature it is. As for them saying there's no God, I wouldn't give a snap of my 2 fingers for all their learning. Why don't they go and create something, I often asked him. Atheists or whatever they call themselves. Go and wash the cobbles off themselves first, and then they go howling for the priest, and they dying. And why? Why? Because they're afraid of hell on account of their bad conscience. Yes, I know them well. What's the first person in the universe before there was anybody that made it all? Who? That they don't know. Neither do I, so there you are. They might as well try to stop the sun from rising tomorrow. The sun shines for you, he said, the day we were lying among the rhododendrons on Mueth Head, in the grey tweed suit and a straw hat, the day I got him to propose to me. Yes. First I gave him the bit of seed cake out of my mouth. And it was leap year like now. Yes. 16 years ago, my God. After that long kiss, I near lost my breath, yes. He said, I was a flower of the mountain. Yes. So we are flowers, all. A woman's body. Yes. That was one true thing he said in his life. And the sun shines for you today, yes. That was why I liked him, because I saw he understood or felt what a woman is. And I knew I could always get around him. And I gave him all the pleasure I could, leading him on till he asked me to say yes, and I wouldn't answer first, only looked out over the sea and the sky. I was thinking of so many things he didn't know of. Mulvey and Mr. Stanhope and Hester and Father and old Captain Groves and the sailors playing All Birds Fly and I Say Stoop and washing up dishes, they called it, on the pier, and the sentry in front of the governor's house with the thing round his white helmet, poor devil, half roasted, and the Spanish girls laughing in their shawls and their tall combs, and the auctions in the morning, the Greeks and the Jews and the Arabs and the devil knows who else from all the ends of Europe, and Duke Street and the Foul Market all clucking outside Laurie Sharon's, and the poor donkey slipping half asleep, and the vague fellows in the cloaks asleep in the shade of the steps, and the big wheels of the carts of the bulls, and the old castle thousands of years old, yes, and those handsome Moors, all of them in white, and turbans like kings, asking you to sit down in their little bit of a shop, and Rhonda with the old windows of the posadas, glancing eyes a lattice hid for her lover to kiss the iron. The wine shops half open at night, and the castanets in the night we miss the boat out to Cirrus. The watchman going about serene with his lamp, and oh, that awful deep down torrent, oh, in the sea, crimson sometimes like fire, and the glorious sunsets and the fig trees and the Alameda Gardens, yes, and all the queer little streets, and pink and blue and yellow houses, and the rose gardens, and the jessamine, and geraniums, and cactuses, and Gibraltar as a girl where I was, a flower of the mountain, yes, and when I put the rose in my hair like the Andalusian girls used, or shall I wear a red? Yes, and how he kissed me under the Moorish wall, and I thought, well, as well him as another, and then I asked him with my eyes to ask again, yes, and then he asked me, would I say yes, yes, my mountain flower, and first I put my arms round him, yes, and drew him down to me, so he could feel my breasts all perfume, yes, and his heart was going like mad, and yes, I said yes,